Well, I'm happy they got the rematch. Right back here, Six Flags. The people couldn't wait. They demanded it. Sign it right back up. You saw what happened, Trey, last time. You called the match with me. They shot him off. Hillbilly hits the ropes. Bobby Ocean kicks him in the back of the head. Wagner Brown with the leg lariat. 1, 2, 3. The Hillbillies, they're patting Holyoke Joe down. They want to make sure he has nothing objectionable in his attire.
Holyoke Joe looks like a hillbilly. Is he some kinfolk to you, Holyoke Joe? Is that why he stays on the payroll?
I am not related to any of these people.
Look at BTW, Slick, and Brother Ocean taking their time.
You've got some you really believe in these two men, because shouldn't you be on the outside choking and creating distractions and doing things of that nature?
Remember what I told you.
Maybe even getting in the ring and hitting a couple moves.
Remember what I tell you. Sometimes real life issues take over. I had to handle business at the crib. But BTW doesn't need me there. As long as either myself or Slick is around with BTW, it doesn't matter. You see, Slick and I, we're the captains. Okay? There's no competition between us. We're the captains. Equal. We've taken Bobby Ocean under our wing. Slick has been the main mentor. Bobby Ocean, I love that attitude. Again, several months ago, he wouldn't have been comfortable doing that. Several months ago when he first broke into his business a while ago, but he made the mistake so many others have made, with the exception of AJ Matrano. He placated to the fans.
Bobby Ocean got battering rammed all the way around Six Flags in the first contest. He shouldn't be doing it even now, today. Bobby Ocean starting off the second. He started off the first match for BTW. He starts it off in the second match.
He has to earn his stripes. Slick is the veteran of the team.
Whereas the Hillbillies elected to start off with the larger Sonny in the ring.
Only because they forgot who they started off the last time. You know, your cousins ain't too bright.
Larry with the arm wringer, and I am not related to them.
Break the hold. He's in the ropes. Holyoke Joe, I can't even tell you how many times that he muttered a racial slur at us under his breath.
Really? You should fill out a complaint. Send it off to Porter Road, North Reading.
We don't do complaints. That's what white folks do. Black folks, we take them out back and beat the hell out of them.
Do you know that the commissioner lives in a log cabin?
The commissioner lives in a log cabin.
A log home.
A log home.
Yes. I figured I'd feed into all your...
If that's not redneck, I don't know what is.
And it's a homestead.
Now, what is your Scufflin? Did he actually spit in the air and then catch it?
I think he caught it, yeah.
They caught this.
And I love it. Look at him chasing him around the ring.
And
Look at him go.
I know he stank. Get out of there, Bobby. You did the right thing, Brother Ocean. Get out of there. Slow this down. Put it to BTW, Black Talent Wrestlers, pace. And Holyoke Joe is one of those scuffling fools, need to be on the outside.
You know, the next time, I heard when we go up to Maine, if we schedule this tag team match, they're going to the Hillbillies are going to ask you to come to the ring. I heard they're going to have Uncle Elmer out there on their side.
Uncle Elmer? They're going to have Uncle Elmer. The Uncle Elmer?
Uncle Elmer or Cousin Luke?
Well, let me tell you something, Stephen K. I'll sit down right now and I'll sign this contract. 6-man action. I'll sign it.
Remember when Uncle Elmer got married, Saturday night's main event?
I remember that. Is he still married?
I'm not sure. Divorce rate's very high. But fans, I cannot wait to get up to Maine. And Trey, what about upstate? We're going to Rochester, New York, Delhi University, State University of New York, SUNY University, Delhi and Rochester, New York.
And this is coming very soon.
This fall. And another thing, Trey, I'll throw it out here. There's royalty coming. Royalty is coming to Big Time Wrestling.
Royalty's coming to Big Time Wrestling.
Got my hands with some contracts, and there's going to be some royalty here. So.
Oh, and are you going to tell me who this royalty is? Or
maybe off the air.
I was going to say, or is this a tease for the fans to keep tuned to upcoming episodes?
let's stay with the upcoming. Tune in next week, and I'll give another hint. Big clothesline by Larry, and in comes Sonny. Frequent tags. They've got your man in trouble, working the arm.
And you know what? They're in there, they're double teaming, they're playing by the rules thus far, except for those fists. Notice why I didn't say closed fists. You know, people say closed fists.
Well, if you have a fist, it's closed.
By definition, it's closed. But those fists, okay? So let me tell you, all the professional wrestlers that you see in big-time wrestling, they got skills to be here, okay? I don't like any of them, but I give props when props are due.
Us here at Big Time Wrestling, when we have a show, it's top-notch professional wrestling, top to bottom. We don't try to get you in there with a hot dog eating contest or a chicken wing place or a bunch of bands playing. Oh, we're gonna have some wrestling in the back.
Some organizations will have hot dog safaris. Hot dog safaris? What they got to do with professional wrestling? Hot dog safaris?
And I'll tell you what, the promoters here at Big Time Wrestling, they've never been knocked out in the back by a giant crustacean.
Nope. But you have those sucker promoters out there, those sucker wannabes. Give me a break.
Imagine a giant crustacean showing up in the locker room, knocking out the commissioner, knocking out the matchmaker.
And these companies call themselves professional.
Trey, what about our return to Lowell? We're going to be returning to Lowell soon. Great fans. We might make Lowell a regular stop.
I was going to say, Big Time Wrestling outdrew another wrestling promotion that has been wrestling in Lowell for over a decade. And no new people on their roster.
Double axe handle coming up. Knocks down Big Sonny. It's like knocking down a giant oak.
You know, Stephen K., I'm starting to like your attitude. You're starting to tell it like it is. As long as we're not talking about the Delfonsos, as long as your bias is not cooking in, you're okay.
Sonny off the ropes, nailed with a drop kick by Slick Wagner Brown. Trey, one of the best drop kicks in Big Time Wrestling.
There is only one drop kick that's better than SWB.
Yeah, who's that?
It's my drop kick, but it's not.
I was going to say Danny Miles.
Danny Miles is up there too, and you know who's up there too? Do you know who's up there?
Who's that?
Who I would give a 4? The Playboy.
He's got a nice drop
The Playboy has a nice drop kick.
Double suplex coming up. Bobby Ocean drops the elbow.
Put him on it. 1, 2, slow count by Holy Oak Joe. And while I have a moment, I want to do a shout out to 24K. 24K TSOG is on the MIC, brother. You don't know nothing about shout-outs. How come you don't shout anybody
That's
out?
a whole lot of numbers and letters. And there you have it. Bobby Ocean trying. He has to use every pound he's got because he's got a big man under there trying to hold him down. It's going to be a tough job.
And Bobby Ocean, look at that physique. Not an ounce of fat on him.
Sonny with shots to the ribs to get out of that, get out of the headlock, get out of the front face lock. European uppercut.
Matter of fact, if it wasn't due to Bobby Ocean's superior pigmentation, that skin tone, I would get him confused with the greatest of all time, AJ Matrano. Similar body type. Body type.
Yeah.
Look at Slick, slowing down the pace. Working over the bigger hillbilly. He's going to make him ride him. He's going to lean on him, Slick. Lean on him. Now what Holy Joe needs to do is to get your Scufflin relative back into the corner.
I'll give them one thing. They've once again, now this time in this matchup, in the rematch, they've taken the bigger man and they're holding him down on the mat. But Cousin Larry and the couple thousand people here enjoying the matches at Six Flags New England.
You got a couple thousand people yelling, Sonny, Sonny. Sonny's firing up.
Do you see the crowd, the sea of people just standing around the ring, Trey? Impressive.
Only Big Time Wrestling draw crowds like this in New England professional wrestling.
Wagner Brown takes the buckle, but a big boot right to the jaw. Sonny catches him. Sidewalk slam.
Nice move by Sonny. Now they are both down. That might have knocked the wind out of Wagner. Sonny's trying to fire up. He doesn't know where he's at. He's dazed. He's confused. You know what? Some weeks ago, you said I was dazed and confused against Carlito, and we're going to talk about that when this is over.
Ducks the clothesline. Sonny firing back at Bobby.
Those big soup bones. He
Shoots
calls
him
fists.
in. Now this is where the match fell apart last time. The black talented wrestlers, they figured out a way to double team, a way to kick Larry in the back of the head. Larry now off the ropes. Elbow coming up. He caught him, Trey, goes to the pin.
Bobby Ocean kicked out. Brother Ocean had enough to kick out. He needs to make the tag.
Suplex coming up. Down goes Bobby Ocean.
Your Scufflin cousin actually knows a wrestling move. 1, 2. Look at all that body odor on. He tried to smother. He tried to smother him. He tried to smother him with his stank. He tried to smother my man with his stank.
Larry just measuring him now. Clothesline coming up. Bobby ducks. And there you have it. He did it again. They caught him again. This time Wagner Brown catches him in the back of the head. In comes Sonny. Axe handle and breaks it up.
More body stank. BTW almost beat your Scufflin cousins with the same move.
All hell's broken loose now. Wagner Brown takes Sonny down off the apron. Bobby Ocean, he's got the ring bell.
He's
the
gonna
referee
ring his bell.
distracted.
He's gonna ring his bell.
Wagner Brown's got the bell. The referee, the bell's in the ring.
And Holyoke Joe sees it.
Oh, come on, this distraction job here. Holyoke's got the bell, but now the ref's out of the ring. Bobby Ocean going into his boot.
Bobby Ocean was a little slow on this.
He's got the chain. Bobby goes down. Wagner hit him with the brass knuckles. It wasn't a chain.
1, 2, 3. A handful of trunks. A handful of draws. Your Scufflin cousins. Handful of draws.
What did they find? Did they borrow the foreign object from the Delfonsos?
They probably did.
The Hillbillies victorious here in Agawam. Here you have it, the distraction. Wagner Brown catches his old man.
And while he was seeing he was all right, a handful of draws by, who's that, Sonny?
That's Larry.
A handful of draws by Larry.
The Hillbillies victorious here at Six Flags, and he shows them what they can do with their brass knuckles.
I'm gonna throw up.
The taped up foreign object